Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here. Today, I'm looking at Family Guy Season 2, Episodes 7 to 9. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Today I'm looking at Family Guy Season 2, Episode 7, The King is Dead. This episode's kind of a mixed bag for me. Now, I'll get this out of the way. I do like the message about being creative and doing something different with your life. I totally get that. I've heard a lot of people have done this, and it either makes their life better or the opposite. Now, I get Peter wanting to do a play of his own. Not at the cost of pretty much trashing his wife's vision. So, Lois has been hired as the director to direct a play, and she wants to direct a theatre version of The King and I. You know, that movie from the 90s? I don't know what that one is. So, Peter decides to take over, and some of the changes he make is really silly. And that's not the producer's job. That's the director's job. And honestly, I'd be pissed too if someone destroyed my vision. And props to Lois for standing her ground and just pretty much quitting. And I totally get that. Mostly because of the stupid changes Peter made by adding more futuristic styles, hiring Dyin Simmons to be the leading lady instead of Loretta like Lois did, and pretty much just changing everything. Hell, even Dyin Simmons quits halfway when Peter makes another last-minute change. And yeah, I get the idea of this. It's just mixed, and honestly, the ending is not to my taste. So apparently, people liked it, but I'm with Lois. It's stupid, and they're actually okay with that. I don't know. The episode's a mixed bag for me. Again, I like the idea of creativity. It's just that Peter had to be, possessive. So, not the worst episode, but I admire some creativity. See what I did there? Today I'll be looking at Family Guy Season 2, Episode 8, I Am Peter, Hear Me Roar. Yet another mixed bag, yeah. We're gonna get some pretty either meh episodes to bad episodes later down this season. Now, I get what they're going for with Peter's character. So, after a gender-swapped harassment charge is put against him, he's pretty much taken to one of the classes so he can treat women better. But when that doesn't work out, he's sent to a women's camp. And what they do to them there, they pretty much make him more womanly. And that's a good change. He's more attentive to Lois, he loves the kids. What draws the line is what he does to Stewie. And if you know what I'm talking about, Stewie's face as he realizes what just happened pretty much mirrors what I just witnessed. Poor Stewie. Yeah, if you know the scene, you know the scene. Yeah. So, yeah, apparently Lois doesn't like what she sees. I mean, didn't you want Peter to be more attentive at home? So when the woman's lawyer I forgot, Gloria, I think, pretty much berates Lois being a housewife and makes fun of the kids. Lois pretty much goes, bull mode and actually attacks Gloria. Which, to be honest, you mess with my babies, you're gonna get the horns. Yeah. And yeah, that pretty much puts Peter back to normal in a pretty funny bit. He takes Lois all the way home and, let's just say, consummates their love. And honestly, it's pretty damn funny. But yeah, I get the idea of feminism being portrayed through Peter in this episode, but I just wish they added more laughs and, try and put it on a funny side instead of taking it too seriously. Not a terrible episode, but I just wish they mixed it up a little bit. Today I'll be looking at Family Guy, Season 2, Episode 9, If I'm Dyin, I'm Lyin. Yeah, we're getting into the lousy episodes with this one. And while that's not the worst episode, Episode 5, this one is pretty lousy. So, Peter, when their favorite TV show was cancelled, Peter sees a Make-A-Wish Foundation and decides to lie to the TV executives that Chris is dying from a disease he just made up. And it's fatal. So they get the show back on the air, and to make up for the main plot holes, Peter decides to play God and pretends to cure him, and everybody just bows down in submission. Now, I get what Peter was going for. It isn't Chris's favorite thing to do. But as the episode goes on, he just pretty much ignores Chris, meaning he pretty much just completely forgets the fact the reason why he's here. Oh, and to add to the stupid, he pretty much ignores all the warnings. To quote Brian, God is pissed. Honestly, that is the one good line throughout the whole episode. There's gotta be an explanation for all this. You want an explanation? God is pissed. But yeah, Peter pretty much brought plagues on the family. Lights are going out, Brian's got fleas, water turns to blood, frogs, and Chris almost dying pretty much gets Peter to snap back into reality. Yeah, I'm not buying that. Realistically, Lois should have taken the kids with her. He pretty much put Chris' life on the line so he could be praised as a god. I don't know. This episode's lousy. But again, there are a few good, legit funny moments. Pretty much that one line from Brian is legit funny. But the rest of it is just silly. Silly. So yeah, it's a pretty lousy episode. Not terrible, episode 5, but it's still pretty lousy. Peter pretty much plays God and it bites him in the ass. So that's today. So that's the end of the video, folks. If you notice me coughing, I've just recovered from a cold last week, and just get ready for it, folks. For what I read, the after cold, the non-contagious kind, lasts for at least about 8 weeks. So if you hear me coughing, you know why. And I'll try and hold it in as I talk, but I will try my best. I'll still have the videos out. I'm not gonna let the coughing stop me from doing that, but if you're seeing me cough, it's because I've recovered from a cold. So don't be alarmed if you're seeing me cough. But if you want more videos like this, give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I'll get more Family Guy's videos out. And speaking of which, tomorrow I'll be looking at Family Guy Season 2, Episodes 10 to 12. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.